Welcome to Kitchen Table Talk with Jacqui Dobens. I'm Jacqui Dobens, and we are located at the Broken Yoke Cafe here in Temecula. It is on Inez across the parking lot from C's Candy. Their hours of operation at Broken Yoke Cafe Temecula are 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. every day, except for on holidays when they want to get together with their families and, kind of close about like maybe 1 or 1:30. And I am thrilled to announce to you that they have a catering menu. And so if you are scheduling like a bunko party or a family reunion, or even like, Father's Day, you don't want to, go out, just feel comfortable giving them a call and they can set everything up for you. And I'm here today with one of my friends, Tony LoPiccolo, and he is a mortgage consultant. Thank you for being here, Tony.
Thank you, Jacqui, for asking me to do this with you. Appreciate it.
Okay, we're not going to act like we're not friends, okay? So, of course, he has to ham it up now that I say that.
Well, just try to get the feel of it.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I want you to do. I mean, when we're here at Kitchen Table Talk, we keep it real. We keep it very authentic. So I want to ask you just out the gate, I know it, but I know they don't know it. How many years have you been a mortgage consultant?
Well, let's see. I've been in the mortgage consultant business for at least 20 years.
Oh, my gosh.
I started my career back in the early 90s. As a mortgage broker, and also sold real estate, transitioned into consumer finance.
Wow.
From there, went into banking for one of the largest banks in the area.
Wow.
And then went into business banking, and I'm back full circle as a mortgage consultant.
There you go. And what is one of the best aspects of helping people with their buying and refinancing?
The biggest thrill for me is seeing people get their home. Home, not a house. It's a home.
Nice.
It's where they can raise their family, have their dinners, and call it their own.
Oh, I love
it's
that.
a piece of pride.
Oh, I love that. Gosh, that's so good. I didn't expect that to come from you, but I know that you are such a mushy at heart and you try to act like you're not.
That's me.
So when you got into the industry, what were your expectations and have they been met?
Still working on fulfilling all the expectations. The expectations were to partner with my realtor partners out here in the Temecula Valley, financial planners, CPAs, EAs, insurance agents, and just anybody who's interested in doing a mortgage to own their own home or to refinance, possibly lower their payments, their expenditures, or if they need cash out, we can do that as well. So working towards it, helping many families this year, helped about 20 families so far this year.
Nice.
Yeah, I feel pretty good about it. It's always nice to see a client walk away with a smile on their face.
Oh, that's cool. Now let's go back a little bit into partnering and collaborating with realtors and name a couple of the other power partners you mentioned.
Financial planners,
Okay.
CPAs, insurance agents.
Okay.
You know what? Even a locksmith.
Are you kidding?
Nope. Just met a guy this morning at a home in Menifee, and we became partners.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, that's thinking out of the box. I love that. So if a person is a realtor, a financial planner, insurance agent, what are the other ones? Because I want to just drill this home. What are the other power partners?
Insurance agents, real estate agents, financial planners, CPAs, EA, which is all in the financial field as well, in the accounting field.
What about divorce attorneys?
Oh, yes, divorce attorneys, estate planning attorneys.
Nice.
Yes,
Okay.
those are pretty much the crux of what I want to deal with.
Okay.
And have been dealing with.
And what would be your best contact information for them to get a hold of you?
They can call me direct,
Okay.
area code 951-751-2242, or they can email me at ajlopiccolojr@gmail.com.
And you spell LoPiccolo.
That is LoPiccolo.
Love it. And when you are collaborating with these various, we'll just call them power partners, what are you bringing to the game? What are you bringing to the table?
Oh, that's a great question. I'm bringing experience.
I love it.
Okay, not only have I been in this business since the 1990s, I'm also a real estate investor.
Ah.
I've owned up to 11 properties at one time.
Wow.
I'm down to 4.
Okay.
Happy to say. But I bring that element of the unknown and an investor. I understand what we need to do to get those loans taken care of.
Right.
I understand their grief sometimes,
Yeah.
but also with the first-time home buyer.
Okay.
So, which I am a certified lender for first-time home buyers.
Very nice.
So I understand from the beginning to the end.
Yes. So that's where the estate planners would come in at the end. So
Yes,
if a person needs to liquidate, I'm not trying to be funny,
No,
you know,
but that's true.
but it's true. I mean,
That's true.
that's real talk. And so I want to know, when you're collaborating with someone, like what type of personality, what's their avatar of someone that you enjoy partnering with?
Oh, me. Someone who's a go-getter, someone who's going to pull the trigger, someone who thinks out of the box, someone who has the big dreams and willing to help people.
Yeah. What's great about you also is that, and you probably would never say it, so I'll say it for you.
Okay.
What's great is that you have such a very strong work ethic. And
Thank you.
I see, you're welcome, you've earned it. I see so many people in not just your industry, but in other industries that just dial it in. And you were saying before we started rolling about what your day consisted of today, and it was almost like a, you know, zigzaggy type thing, and you weren't complaining about it, just saying that. So what did you say? You were helping feed the petroleum economy. So, you know,
Yes.
I love that. I love that you have that type of mindset, and that your big picture for yourself is to make sure that you help as many families as possible.
That is correct. I've done some community service in the past. I was a Rotarian for 5 years in Lake
Nice.
Elsinore, service above self, and did a lot of community projects. Also a Boy Scout leader, which I mentored 5 boys to
Wow.
become Eagle Scouts.
Nice.
One was my grandson. Way
Nice.
to go, Devin.
Is that the one that graduated?
Yes, it was.
And he graduated from?
Cal State Fullerton.
Nice.
The degree was a BA in mathematics with an emphasis in probability and statistics.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I
that
don't know
made
either.
my brain hurt just hearing you say that.
You should see some of that stuff.
That's cool. Now, you also, are you able to do reverse mortgages?
Yes, we can. We have the ability to do reverse mortgages. I'm also a reverse mortgage certified broker.
Oh, wow.
And we can help out our senior citizens. Again, they have to be 62 years old to do that. They can do reverse mortgage for purchase, which is unknown.
You're kidding.
They can buy a house with a reverse
No
mortgage.
way.
That is correct. Or we can do a refinance.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Basically, rough and tough, it's about 50% down payment.
Okay.
And then you reverse the
Makes
other
sense.
half. Yeah,
That makes
there's
sense.
little something in the game with
Yeah,
them.
exactly.
And then they can buy a house. So the seniors who are
Wow.
downsizing,
Yes.
you know, they sell their current house.
Exactly. That's
they invest
brilliant.
half of that,
That's
and
brilliant.
then they put the other half with my financial partners.
And that's
Right.
what you bring into the party. Did you guys hear that, financial planners? Here's someone who actually, what a concept, is bringing something to you as opposed to just taking something from you. So that's one of the things that's cool about Tony. I want to find out from you if you have any type of regarding down payment assistance programs.
Another good question. Yes, we do. I am a certified down payment assistance loan
Look at
officer.
You're just certified.
Well, in this
Or
industry,
certifiable.
it's probably the latter. We all know it. We all know it.
Right, we
if
deal
you all
with it.
know me out there,
Right?
you know
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Okay.
Just deal with it.
Yeah, this is what you get.
That's so true.
Jackie knows that.
Yes, I do.
Okay, straight up. But on a serious note, yes, we can
Yeah.
help on down payment assistance,
Nice.
which would go towards your down payment and or closing costs.
Okay.
And one of the programs is you don't have to be a first-time home buyer.
Oh, wow.
You could own a home today,
Uh-huh.
sell it, and apply for that grant
Really?
tomorrow. Mhm.
Really? So
Absolutely.
no seasoning?
No seasoning on that.
Huh.
But there is one, it's called the CalHAFA program,
Okay.
and you cannot have owned a home in the last 3 years.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Yeah, fair enough. So
Wow.
if you had a home 5 years ago,
Yeah.
you could
You're
do
good.
it.
Yeah.
You're good.
Nice.
Yeah, so well-rounded.
Yes.
We can help, again, from that novice buyer to
Right.
the investor to the person who needs down payment assistance and to our senior community.
And what do you see as the current climate of the market, the real estate and mortgage market right now? What is it vibrating at? Like, are we out of the woods yet? Is there still a little more stabilization? What's going on?
Well, I think it's more geographic, and I'll give you an example.
Okay.
Here in the Temecula Valley, we have less than 3 months worth of inventory.
Mm-hmm.
Inventory is houses for sale,
Okay.
okay? Which means it's a seller's market.
Okay.
Now, if you go out to the desert where I've concentrated at the beginning of the year,
Mm-hmm.
they have 7 months of inventory,
Wow.
which means it's a buyer's market.
Got it.
And a lot of that has to do with the current economy.
Mm-hmm.
Our Canadian brethren,
Mm-hmm.
the dollar is decreased.
Okay.
So I think they were like 65 cents to the dollar.
Okay.
So it held them back from buying out in the desert.
Ah.
So therefore, their inventory is a lot higher out there. Ours here, interest rates, you know what? Interest rates fluctuate like going to the gas station.
Okay.
So if you buy gas today at 265, tomorrow it could be 260.
Right. Wow.
Same way the interest rates, they roll.
Wow.
You know, so I try to tell my clients, let's not get hung up on the interest rate.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get hung up on the payment
Yes,
that you're looking
yes.
for. That's the best way to do it.
That is probably, or quite possibly, the absolute best description that I've heard of in what our forecast is in, I mean, ever. That was so good. I mean, that was just, it just shows again your experience, how solid that you are. So if you're one of the power partners that we've mentioned probably 4 or 5 times, I'm not going to put him on the spot again and ask him to repeat it. If you are a real estate agent, insurance, securities, financial planner,
Divorce
attorney, thank you, divorce attorney, estate planner, feel comfortable reaching Tony LoPiccolo at phone number.
Area code 951-751-2242.
What do you wish people knew about you that don't know about you yet?
Wow, that's a great question. Most people don't know I was a grandpa at 37.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I didn't know that. But that makes sense now with the college. Now I get it. Okay, I wasn't going to ask. My mother said stay out of grown folks' business.
No,
so I wasn't going to ask, even though I've wondered it before.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what
that
did...
was a joy.
See, look at you. Oh, that's so neat. So I like working with people that they actually have a heart behind the dollar, right? Or that they are committed to their family, committed to their business, committed to helping other people. And you have displayed that so well.
Thank you.
You're welcome, my friend. With the Boy Scouts, with the other philanthropic things that you've done, with making sure that you're educated. I know that even you're a team player with some of your colleagues. I've witnessed that myself, where you have been just selfless in providing the information that they need to make themselves look better. And I can't beat someone like you to collaborate with. So you guys need to give Tony a call at
Area code 951-751-2242.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay. And we're done.